Okay, hey Hector. So I came out here and peeled the car cover off. We keep it under this car cover here. Peel the car cover off to just kind of do a walk around and just kind of refresh my memory. We don't actually drive this car very often. I just want to make sure that any issues with the car that you know exactly what you're getting. So let's see. As far as rust, you had mentioned rust. I don't know. This stuff looks like rust to me, and I don't know. Maybe this brake component is. I don't know. Maybe that's rust. I haven't seen anything else. Like, let's see. I don't know if this little thing down here is rust. Getting up underneath, it's gonna be harder to show you that with the video camera, but as I get my head down here and look around, I don't see any rust. However, I'm gonna try to show you this with the video here. When I got down here to look for rust, and I'm gonna try to zoom in and show you. Bear with me here. I'm not sure if this is gonna pick it up on the video, or if I'm even looking at the right thing. I can't really get it to show up on the video, I don't think. But anyway, I think I see. Let me reach over there. Yeah. Okay, so there's a. Let's see. There's my finger. So that's a drop of oil. The drop of oil was hanging from the oil pan right there. Right there. So let's see. The oil plug. The oil plug is right there. And yeah, there's a drop of oil. I can't really get under there. I think you probably aren't going to be able to see this either, but look at the ground. So again, it's been parked here for about a year. I can't see any oil on the ground. So I don't know if you call that an oil leak or not, but there was a drop hanging from the oil pan just now when I came out to look at it. And again, looking from here under, I don't see any oil puddles. So the other thing that I specifically told you was the differential in the back was dry, and I don't know if my recollection was off or if it's since gotten moisture on it, but I want to show you that this is not dry. So you can see that. It doesn't look horrible to me, but it's definitely not dry. Again, if you look at the ground here, there's nothing that I can see on the ground, so it doesn't look like it's sprung any kind of leak. Let's see if I can get under here further. Okay. Oop. Okay, so you get the idea there. While I'm under here, I'll just kind of pan around, let you see some other stuff from the undercarriage, whatever the camera can pick up here. With my eyeballs here and in living color, I don't see anything else. I don't see any rust under here. Let's see, here's the fuel tank, the exhaust. The exhaust looks good. Muffler looks good. This, I believe, is the fuel tank. Looks good. I don't see any rust around here anywhere. Let's see, was there... I don't think there's really anything over on this side noteworthy. Let's see, I think this... I'm not sure, I've never fiddled with this. I don't know if this just pops back on or I don't know what the deal is there. But that's not seated quite right. excuse me, one way or the other. Internally, so the only thing that I'm aware of that's not quite right, these gauges here are, or not gauges, knobs are for the electric adjust mirrors. And so the guy that sold it to me said that there was a problem, this, that, or the other with them. I've actually never tried either of them until now. I just haven't fiddled with it. When I used the left one, okay, this is, you see that's working. So I think what he was talking about was the right control one is, well, he said something about the switch is kind of funky, and that seems to be true. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So if I just there, that's making the right. That's making the right one move. And see there, it's not. Nope, there we go. It's coming back towards me. So there's maybe a little bit of funkiness with this right one. Now, the last time I was out driving this, which was probably a week ago or so, I noticed that it seems like the water temp gauge is maybe not working now. And it has up until, it has, that's a recent development. So I don't know if it's the gauge has gone out or perhaps the thermostat is staying open all the time so the motor's not really heating up. I don't know. I can't tell any drivability running issues with it, but and it was only one time. I don't know. Maybe if I fired it up and went and drive it again, maybe it would work. I don't know. But I drove it around for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and it seemed like the water temp just stayed pinned all the way to the left. I think that's about it. These, let's see. I don't know, the tires, the shape of the tires. They have decent, I don't know, they have some tread left. They have some decent tread on them, but I don't know, maybe the sidewalls. I don't know, it looks decent to me. Look at the back one here. I mean, I'm not a tire expert either. Yeah, they look good to me. I don't know, there's some tread there. It's maybe not a ton, but whatever. It's functioned awesome as our backup driver. We mostly get by with this Corolla here, but okay. So if I think anything else, I'll come out here and take some more vids. But I'm gonna get this sent to you right now so you can make decisions. All right, bye bye.